South Carolina. I wish some of you guys could come along with us. We're out here on the water today with my wife Steph, my little buddy LeGrand. We've been struggling the last couple of days, guys. Had the alternator go out with us on the boat. Had a good friend, Rodney Matthews and Gary, come out, brought us a battery so we could lift back in. Come back out yesterday and did pretty good. And now we're back out here trawling again. Putting in that time, putting in that work, putting in that effort, and trying to bring you guys along on the videos, right? Got the International Harvester out here this morning. They're pulling along. Those guys got to jump on us this morning. We was running a little bit late. They just fill the boat up with fuel and run my partner. Eat a sausage sandwich that LeGrand's mom had cooked for us this morning. Yeah. Man, we just thankful to be back out here with you guys. So many of you guys are trying to explain things to us about how to set up this boat and, you know, trying to make it easier on us. And we're doing the best we can, guys. We're not set up the way that some of you are explaining to me how to set the boat up, but it's just our way of shrimping for now, and that's, you know, that's just the way we're going to have to do it. Y'all know I've been working on the winch. Hadn't installed the switch yet. We're just hooking the wires together on that right now. My plan is to put in just a light switch. The switch that we were using on it was too small. The wires were just burning out. So now I'm just kind of twisting those big wires together, and I could already tell this little 2,000-pound endurance winch, it's doing pretty good. It'll lift about, I'm guessing, over 200 pounds up through our blocks when we need to pull the tail back in. So what we're going to do, I'm going to jump off of here, and when we go to pull this net up, or maybe if I get close to one of these other boats to share a little look at them, I'll get back on with you guys. It's a little choppy out here this morning. It's supposed to be about 14 knots of wind today, and right now the egg banks, they're kind of blocking some of the waves from coming in. They're coming in from the northeast, and the egg banks are out here as sandbars out here in the St. Helena Sound that are kind of blocking some of the waves. But as this tide gets higher and higher, those egg banks don't help because the tide's rolling in right across them. So we're putting in on about an hour into the incoming tide. We're going to be shrimping the incoming tide for a few hours with you guys today. Let's get them, Grant. Let's get them, babe.
We're going to kill them.
Let's get them, Steph. I've added this little platform back here off of this Dickey deck that was already here with some big hinges and some cables coming up. And what we can do is when we are shrimping, we get our catch in here and our bycatch, we pull this out and just push it right off the bat. Now this thing right here makes it really easy because what we do, we flip it up like this, and when that bycatch is going out here, it'll get like scooted right down off of this platform, and whatever gets caught right there, we just dump it. And also what it does, it gives me an area back here to stand to pull the net in when we're finished at the end of the day. And even the third thing that it helps with is it gets our pull ropes and stuff a little further away from our outdrive, our prop. So that's just something that I came up with to put on this boat. I don't know, just trying to share a little bit of information with you guys. Birds are coming to see what we got.
Alright, go back that way. Let's put it on.
How's it looking, Green? Got shrimp in there. Got shrimp. Not a big pool. Not a big pool. Woo! We got some shrimp, but not a big pool, guys. We're happy with it, Doc.
Oh, yeah.
We'll try a different run on the next one. See if we can locate some more.
Yeah, locate some more.
Oh, that's how it goes, Green. Not
Yeah.
too bad, not too bad. We've seen worse.
Yeah, this
right.
is more.
Yeah, at least we see some shrimp. That's the main thing, is we see some of these shrimpies. Yeah, that's a nice one there, LeGrand had.
At
Beautiful.
least it wasn't a pool like we had yesterday, even though we got a lot of shrimp out of it. We had about maybe 400-500 pounds of cannonball jellyfish to go through.
These. And they're just small enough that they go through this TED.
And the
Because
boat's running good, right?
that's right. This TED right here is attached to the net, and it's in between the pull, you know, the open part of the net and where the tail bag is. And
Watch your feet.
its whole purpose is it has an open area here that lets like the turtles and the sharks and the stingrays and cannonball jellyfish shoot out the side. But these little fellas that we've been experiencing the last few weeks here are just small enough where they go right on through it and end up in the tail bag, and we sort them out. So yesterday, at that point of the tide, there were thousands of these jellyfish. So, little flounder here. Hold on, buddy, I'm trying to put you back.
Yeah, put your back, baby.
Put you back real close right here to the boat, so that way you're safe from some of these birds.
Let's get hooked back up straight. Guys, one of the toughest things to do out here is positioning the net and dropping that anchor and getting hooked back up to it. If we mess up during that time, we're tangled up in the motor and everything, so everything gets kind of heavy. And being the captain, I feel like, you know, I have the responsibility of, you know, keeping everything going smooth on the boat. So my anxiety gets up a little bit. So that, it is what it is. Just to let you guys know.
Got a little squid there. Got some little downfish, moonfish. There's that squid. And I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this pattern is moving on him as those little dots are changing around. Put him back. Got a spot there. You can see that spot right there on him. That's characteristic of the spot. Yep, there's a squid LeGrand's got. Here's a little trout. And these little spots we can keep for bait. The trout, of course, they have to be the correct size in order to keep them. So those are not keepers. Got a little mantis shrimp here. You can see the difference in the mantis shrimp versus the white shrimp.
So guys, we spent the last, hour basically untangling the net, resetting back out. And time as we set back out, we hung up on something out here on the bottom. We was coming across over to this side over here by Harbor Island now. And when we crossed the deep channel, the right door on the back come across the left door and flipped the net on us. So like I was saying, time as we got hooked back up, we didn't pull for 5 minutes and we got hung back up. So we're back out, trawling, we're pulling.
Another boat going around the bend on front. You can see through the windshield up there by Oliver. And we didn't really have that great of a bag out there of shrimp. We got a little, but we're hoping to see some more. So we moved over to the beach side to see if maybe there's a few more shrimp over here. There were so many boats out there this morning, or earlier today. Maybe they got them all. Y'all got them all? We got a few too, so we hope y'all got some. Thank you guys that are local that have been able to message us or send us emails about getting some shrimp from us. We really appreciate it. Matter of fact, that's why I'm holding my phone right here, because I was just answering somebody local that saw that we posted it, that we had some shrimp and had some for sale. So it gives us a reason to come out here. If we can't get rid of the ones we catch, then we don't really have a reason to come back and shrimp so much. So eat more shrimps. Tell them, Gran. Eat more shrimp.
Eat more shrimp.
That's right.
Wendy's the one that's wanting the 5 pounds, and now Regina's mama's wanting 10.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Miss Linda and folks.
Looks pretty clean.
Beautiful out here today.
Beautiful.
It is. That's exactly right. God did create this, and it is gorgeous. We are thankful for this day, 100%.
I sure am hoping that when we pulled, see what we did, guys, and when we hung up a while ago, we went around to a tailback buoy and we slid, pulled the net backwards for about 15 or 20 foot. And then we just come back around to our pull ropes and started pulling back forward. And we're so hoping that this net is opened back up like it should be. We really don't even know.
That's right.
We maybe just burning fuel.
What you gonna do though? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Just what I do.
When this shrimp net comes for you, get in that net, Scrimpies, get in that net.
Yeah.
So we got all tangled up like you said earlier, but we have one or two choices. It's kind of like one of those situations where you laugh or you cry. So we just calm down, think through the problem, work it out, pulled it all back up in the boat. I had to come out of my sweatshirt. I got so hot out here, even though it was chilly this morning. I had to have my sweatshirt and my pants on to come out here in the water, but I was so hot, I was almost ready to jump in the water for a minute. But we got the net straightened back out, so we didn't have time for swimming. We got to pull. Yeah, and now that we're pulling, we got time to yap, right? Yap. So my pappy used to tell my granny all the time, yap. That's all right. Brings back good salty reflections to me too, even when I hear that. Yap.
gonna believe this story right here. Me and Steph and Graham, we were trolling along just then. And it was pulling pretty hard. And I look back there and our bridle, it's a rope with a steel cable inside of it. I could see that that thing was, you know, getting some wear on it. It really didn't look that bad, but I had mentioned to Steph, I said, Steph, you know, maybe I need to go ahead and get a new one of those. And I bet you what, 10 to 15 seconds and bam, pow, the bridle rope popped. So we went around, we've hooked to our tail bag buoy, which is attached to that tail bag, and we're trying to pull this net backwards now over to some shallow water and get this thing pulled in for today. Give them a look at our tail bag bridle ropes now.
We've been talking about it. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you lose some, but this just ain't our day today. Something's telling us we need to get the heck up on out of here. So you see, this is where we got the tail bag buoy just hooked right here, and he's pulling the net backwards, and we off each side. But here is the line that you normally see bead out all the way across the back here with the block on the middle. You can see how it was getting kind of frayed, but popped right there. And it's got that steel cable in it. And like I said, we could see that it was getting a little bit worn, but man, we've seen some that are just down to wires hardly already. And of course, people still pulling with them, but this is ours. Popped that one, so gotta get a new steel cable before we can hook back up and pull some more. So once we get over here to this shallow water and get this bag pulled up for the last time, we'll show you guys what we got, and we'll be headed in for today. Just the way it is. You win some and you lose some, right, LeGrand?
Yeah, that's just happened.
That's right. It's just an accident.
It sure is fun.
That's right. As long as you still keep that attitude, it doesn't matter.
Attitude, guys. There's gonna be other days.
That's right.
That's all we can do.
Get upset and get frustrated. And really, that don't help anything. That just makes your blood pressure go up. We all do it, but like I said, you just gotta calm back down, bring yourself back to reality. Things could be so much worse, so much worse.
In the comments, leave me that emoji with the little crying face.
That's right, leave us some tears. God is good all the time, though. We just got news that one of our friends that has a little boy that has been suffering from cancer had his tumors removed yesterday. And praise the Lord, he's doing good and healing. So we just pray for him and his healing. We'll ask all of y'all to pray for his healing, because Weston is a sweet little fella, and we're just glad to hear that he's doing better and that the surgery was a success and took his tumors away. So these problems are not problems in consideration of the real world.
One thing you learn in life, guys, you might have a lot of things going on in your life, but you better well believe that there's other people out there that have something going on in their life that's worse than your situation. So, you know, even though our anxiety, and I'm bad about it, it gets to me at times, mine is terrible. The real true thing is that I know that I am truly blessed, and everyone that on this boat is blessed, and even if you get to watch this video right now, you're blessed.
That's right. We don't get but one life to live, so if there's things you like to do, even if it involves a lot of hard work like what you see us doing, we shrimp just because we like to. So we don't mind getting dirty, we don't mind hard work.
We like to try to make a few dollars doing it too, guys.
That's right, we enjoy the rewards out of it. We get to sit around all day and look at this beauty while we're hard at work, and we're just appreciative of the fact that we're actually able to get out and do it. We know that if we live long enough, there's going to be days coming that we can't get out and do this kind of thing. So we're trying to make the most of our life and get out and make some of these salty reflections while we can. And we're glad to hear from you guys who can't anymore or just live too far inland to be able to do it. We're glad to hear from you guys that y'all enjoy coming along with us.
Videos, because so many, you know, others out there are saying that, you know, they used to be able to do stuff like this and they've got to the age that they can't do it anymore. Or, you know, there might be just illnesses or whatever in their life, and you know, it's an obligation once you get to a certain point. You know, it's not about any kind of fame or glam or anything like that. We have people that say, you know, we're kind of like stars. Well, guess what? These are definitely not stars you see on this boat. We're just real people out here.
We don't have any hair and makeup and wardrobe people. We just come out here and be who we are, aren't we?
Stars get paid big money, and I'm telling you, that ain't what we have gotten paid. No kind of big money off of these videos of what we did. It's just been a commitment. And maybe hopefully one day we may get where we do make enough money off the videos to, you know, say we are doing something big, but until then we're definitely not.
Yeah, everything we seem to do seems to cost us money, so we are who we am. If you watched one of our last crabbing videos, we just are who we am.
We are who we am. We're trying to share real life true adventures of the things that we love.
And we didn't mean to cut LeGrand off. What was you gonna say, LeGrand? Do you remember?
Go whistle to the house. Go start getting all the stuff out the yard.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think what LeGrand's trying to say is we already blessed. We have a house, we have, you know, material things that a lot of people just don't have, and you know,
Roof over our head.
That's right, a roof over our head. We can't ask for a lot more than that, really. If you got that, no matter what's going on, you're already truly blessed. Some do not have that, so.
That's right. Guys, I got to get repositioned, kind of get into the shallow water. We're pulling on one side of the boat. The boat won't turn the way I want it to go.
That's right.
We got to get off here, and we're going to show you what's in this tailback. We're going to try to, you know, carry this video right on to the end with you guys.
And the birds are eating all of our catch, so we got to get it up.
Yeah. Ready to see what's in that bag.
We are ready to see what's in there.
Yeah, when I let off of it, get ready to hook the rope on that side. Don't let it pull you. Don't let it pull you. Woo. Help a Graham. Help a Graham. Get it to the other side.
Alright, let go.
That's good.
That thing's still here.
What kind of muscles you got, LeGrand?
I got the goods, man.
Too bad that don't work these muscles. That's some french fries in there.
Now we're off this.
Them sausage sandwiches.
We're gonna talk.
So guys, if you ever out on the water, you know, you run across a boat that's broke down or anything, always remember, if you can rig up some type of bridle system, it may be just like on the back of your boat, one cleat to the other cleat around the back of your motor so that you can pull dead center in the back. That is the way you want to pull. When you're pulling something from one side of the boat, I'm sure some of you guys have dealt with it, where you can't hardly, you know, pull straight. Little something extra that I've learned. I actually ran across two guys down here in Jenkins Creek one day. They were all the way up on a sandbar. They were in a 17-foot Key West, and believe it or not, they were all the way up on that sandbar. You know, I stopped there. I said, guys, I want to help y'all. I want to carry you to the land at something. Because, I mean, by the time the tide would have come back in to where they was at, it would have been 5 or 6 hours at that time. And because the tide was just going out. And they didn't want me to leave. They didn't want to leave their boat. So I said, man, throw me a rope. You know, we were in that little 14-foot skiff that you see us in out on the water with a 25-horse motor. I said, well, throw me a rope, man. I got to at least try to help you guys. You know, I can't leave you like this. So we took that little 25-horse motor, me and Steph, and with that bridle, just rigged it up like I'm telling you. That little 25-horse, 4-stroke motor pulled that 17-foot boat off the sandbar. Slid it right off, guys. This is another little story I want to share with you guys.
Yeah, Mr. Allen, we were glad to meet you that day. Glad to make friends with you. We hate the circumstances, but we were glad we were put there beside you to be able to help you. We've needed help plenty of times ourselves, so we're glad to be able to pay it forward and help other people whenever they need
Just
it.
like the other day when our alternator.
Yeah, when our alternator broke and went out on us, we were glad to be able to call some of our friends, and they, no problem. They put their boat in, came all the way out here to help us, and rescued us.
And the thing about here in South Carolina, you know, it's true Southern hospitality where we're from, guys. Most of the time when we go out, we're going to help somebody or we need to call somebody to help us. It's not for money. We don't do it for money. We do it because, you know, it's good, feels good to help someone. And that's the type people we are. And that's the type people that our friends are. Even the other day, you know, I felt bad. I wanted to give my friend some money for coming out and splitting that time. He wasn't taking that money. And that's the way I am too. And I know other guys down here in this area that are the same way. This is what we ended up with.
Woohoo! Alright, we're gonna have those ropes and pull it this way. Woohoo! That's good.
Let me pick up a little bit and get that rope on.
I see some scrimpies. That's
We
good.
got some shrimp, I mean.
Yeah, it could have been worse. We could have
That's
fouled up
right.
the net and not caught anything but
We'll
jelly
put
balls. So
everything in here. Woo, that's all right, buddy.
see them jumping around in there. This one is almost through the net, and just give you a little look at him. Swim, buddy. Yep. This is a little blue crab just to go under this. Another little fluke that way. There he is, little blue crab.
This was a pretty dang good pull here. I sure hate that we got to call it a day.
Yep.
Okay, we're always doing this.
Next time, right? Next time. All right, let me come on this side, give them a view as it dumps out here on the table. Woohoo! Woohoo! Pretty, pretty! Pretty, pretty!
Flounder.
Yeah. Two little southern flounders, what those are.
A lot of little fluke. And tons of shrimp, guys.
The starfish. And look at this starfish right here where it has started to regenerate its arms. Actually all 5, even on the tip right here, that one's starting to regenerate. That one's a little older new generation.
Little trout. A lot of this stuff is alive. So we're gonna get off with you guys. We're gonna call it a day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And ask you to please give us a like. I mean,
That's right, we're putting in the work.
we did our best to show you a decent video, and I think it kind of went sour on us, but hey, shrimping ain't easy. You guys take care, stay safe, love each and every one of you. Have a blessed day.
That's right. We out. You see what we got. This is only the second pull with shrimp, so.
Get it sorted out, get our net up. Call it a day.
Thank you guys for watching. We love y'all.